welcome to Titanium Taras Tarot, and today I will be doing a what will your current perspective gift you video, alright? So for this I'll be using some concepts brought to us by Chris Duncan from Superconscious Education. I will also be using a tarot deck, the Gilded Tarot deck, actually. And with that being said, my gorgeous triple tears, let us get into the cards and concepts. But before I do that, right, for my insight, did you notice I kind of stumbled on my words? I do have to say I am trying something new in my, in the intro or something along those lines. And so that might consciously be tripping you up because you're like, well, this is something I'm not used to doing and it's out of my comfort zone a little bit. But what I want to say, okay, is that I designed these readings, because this is for all of my readings, all right, all the readings that I do, in a way that you can take any situation that you are currently having difficulty with and see which specific way you actually need more assistance with. Like, let's say you're having a problem because you don't feel perfect. Well, perfect while doing that specific tasks. Well, if you listen to the readings where I do talk about the individuals who don't feel perfect, you will be able to, tap into the specific way to deal with that said issue. Or with people who feel like they, in a certain situation, like they are the perfectionists in the matter, or that they are the helper, or what have you, right? As I said, this is going to be a video about what will your current perspective gift you, all right? So now, for this, I'll be using, like I mentioned, the Gilded Tarot deck, as well as some concepts brought to us by Christopher Duncan from his in his program Superconscious Education. And with that, I designed these readings so that you can utilize whichever concept is most close to how you feel in that specific situation that you're having difficulty in, and the advice, what the tarot cards are saying, tarot or oracle cards are saying, is basically advice on how to deal with that said issue. All right, so that is what I have to share in regards to that bit. All right, and with that being said, my gorgeous triple tears, let us get into the cards and concepts. Okay, so the first group of individuals I will be pulling for are the individuals who consider themselves perfectionists in a situation where they are having difficulty, right? So, and the perfectionists are the individuals who intuitively know how things should be done in order for them to turn out great. So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my perfectionists, please come forward and share. What will their current perspective gift them? And you got the Hanged Man pointing towards the right. Now, cards that come out pointing towards the right, to me, indicate that they're happening quickly or they're happening in the deep future. How deep a future, I don't know. But if you continue doing what you've been doing up to this point, it is definitely going to happen. Okay, that's all I can say. Okay, so that was it for my perfectionists. Okay. So now on to my helpers, the individuals who intuitively know how to assist anyone in any situation and in what way. Okay, so please, God, angels, and guides. Aha. So, and the card that fell and flipped is the 10 of Swords, pointing towards the right. Now, as I said, cards that come out pointing towards the right indicate that they're happening quickly or they're happening in the deep future. How deep a future, I don't know, but if you continue doing what you've been doing up to this point, it is definitely going to happen. Now, in specific, The Ten of Swords, okay, indicates that there's something difficult that's coming to an end. That's mainly related to your thought pattern, the way you think, okay? So that is coming to an end, which will be a lovely shift, okay? So that was it for the individuals. For the helpers, okay? So my helpers, I don't know what that specifically means. Might it be the individual that you're working with or the individual that you're currently interacting with? I don't know. All right? It's going to depend on every single one of you. This is why being able to utilize your intuition is of importance, okay? Now, on to my achievers, the individuals who intuitively know how to set goals and go about achieving them one by one. So, please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my achievers, please come forward and share what they are, what their current perspective will gift them. A Three of Cups. Now, Three of Cups indicates celebration. It also indicates third-party situation. Now, I'm not getting a third-party situation from this card, so I'm definitely getting a celebration. Party time, okay? And it being in the uprights, I feel like it's coming in quick, okay? So that's it for my achievers. Alright, so now on to my individualists. The individuals who intuitively know what to place in the center of attention, how long to keep it there, for what aim, and what purpose. So, please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my individualists, please come forward and share what their current perspective will gift them this week. So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my individualists, please come forward and share what their current perspective will gift them this week. Please, God, angels, and guides. And you got the Six of Wands. Yay! Victory! Not just a victory parade. Okay, you're like, you're not, how should I say this? Because the first thing I got was, you're shoving it in people's faces, but then I was like, wait, no, that's not, nah, it's not shoving it in people's faces. Maybe people around you are perceiving it as you shoving it in their faces, but in actuality, so the people closest to you are going to celebrate the fact that you have achieved something. But the people who are who don't really understand you, who aren't actually trying to understand you, will see it as you shoving it in their face. But you're not. You are just living your life, and other people are like praising you, but you're just like, okay, yeah, thanks. Thank you for the pat on my back, but I don't need it. But thanks. I appreciate that you are acknowledging my success, but it is done. I don't see why I need to, continue this. Okay. So I feel like other people are giving it bigger importance than you. Maybe you kept it a secret for this long, and so for them it's new, but to you it's like, I've been working on this for the past 10 months. What are you talking about? Okay, so now on to my investigators, all right? So the individuals who intuitively know what to research, how long to research it, and for what aim, what purpose, and for how long, okay? So the card that I pulled for you guys was the Moon card. Now the Moon card talks about things that were hidden coming to light, and Now, the reason why I had to cut this part out was because the audio cut out in the first version I did. So now what I'm picking up this time around for my investigators is something that you were not sure of is going to make sense, what your next steps are, how to proceed, what to uphold, how to do things, okay, and how to stand up for yourself is what I'm picking up on for this. All right, so that was it for my investigators. All right, so now on to my loyalists. Okay, and for the loyalists, the card that came out was the Fool pointing towards the right. Now, cards that come out pointing up towards the right to me indicate that they are happening in the future. How deep a future, I don't know. If you continue doing what you've been doing up to this point, it is definitely going to happen. Okay, so it's either going to be soon, it's going to manifest itself soon, or it's going to manifest itself in the future. Like I said, how deep a future, I don't know, but if you continue doing what you've been doing up to this point, it is definitely going to happen, all right? And the Fool is generally connected to things, is starting a new project devoid of all past experiences, okay? So, like cutting, not allowing yourself to be stopped by things from the past, like experiences from the past, things that stopped you from doing what you wanted to do, okay? So that was it for my loyalists, all right? So now, on to my enthusiasts, the individuals who intuitively know okay, if you are getting smells in your day, smells are coming to you, okay, that is either an indication that someone is thinking of you or that you are connecting with someone. Alright, so for my enthusiasts, yay, what your current perspective will give to you, okay, is the Ten of Pentacles pointing towards the right. Now, as I said, cards that fall out pointing towards the right to me indicate that they're happening quickly or in the future. How deep a future, I don't know, but if you continue doing what you've been doing up to this point, it is definitely going to happen. Now, interestingly enough, the smell I smelt, okay, before I said that, is, to me, indicates of a possible future, and so that's a good sign. And I was thinking today, like they were saying, if you see synchronicities, if you see repeating numbers, I'm like, yes and yes, I do see synchronicities and I do see repeating numbers, but to now I can add I smell things, which is interesting. That is that's actually, well, it's a how do we say it? It's your clair olfaction. I don't know the specific term yet, but it's you having clear odor, you being able to smell it, and not who smelt it dealt it type of thing, but kinda. I mean, it's whatever comes in that is making you feel or think of something specific is actually a sign that that thing is coming in, and the more you sense, the more those things come in. Okay? Okay. So that was it for my enthusiasts. Now on to my protectors, the individuals who intuitively know how to keep things safe, for how long, for what aim, what purpose, and so on and so forth. So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my protectors, please come forward and share what will their current perspective gift them this week. So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my protectors, please come forward and share what their current perspective will gift them this week. Please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good. And you got the Five of Pentacles. My protectors, your current perspective will gift you a Five of Pentacles. That is feeling down on your luck, feeling like there's that you are down on your luck, that the way out is quite difficult. But what I do see is that on this card, right, the stained glass windows are kind of showing a path to get out of this situation, are shining a light, and they're showing the way out of the situation in the current reality that these two find themselves in. These three find themselves in, but they are so deeply consumed, so deeply consumed with their current situation, their current reality, that they cannot see outside of their issue. But if they were just to be able, this kind of reminds me of this message that I'm getting is kind of reminding me of the 10 of Swords from the other deck, from the Light Seers Tarot, which is if they actually took a moment and looked at their surroundings and were able to notice the fact that there is a beam of light shining on something that is a sign that they can get out of this, they would be able to get out of this situation quite easily. But because they have completely closed themselves off of their intuition, they cannot see it. And so even if God was standing in front of them with a big ass sign telling them this is how you do it, they won't be able to see it, because they're not on that vibration. They are not at that level. They cannot see it. Okay? So that was it for my protectors. Now onto my chameleons, the individuals who intuitively know what intuitive style to use in any given situation. Alright? So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my chameleons, please come forward and share what will their current perspective gift them this week. So please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my chameleons, please come forward and share what their current perspective will gift them this week. Please, God, angels, and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my chameleons, please come forward and share. And you got a King of Pentacles. Well, your current perspective will gift you this week is, I'm hearing sugar daddy. Oh, that's hilarious. I'm laughing because I'm friends with this elderly man and his friend, this elderly woman. They're not married, but they're friends. They're longtime friends. And so tomorrow I have a coffee date with them. And sugar daddy, maybe he's gonna offer to buy me, like, this is only for this week, okay? It's not going to be very far into the future. This is only for this week. So maybe your sugar daddy wants to, buy you lunch or buy you coffee or something along those lines. Nothing grandiose. But the whole concept is hilarious. you know. So, I mean, sugar daddy for a week, or a common courtesy, or a favor, or a, something, a little bit of money type of thing. Like I said, nothing grandiose. Okay. So that was it for my chameleons. Alright, so my gorgeous triple tears. This is all that I have for you guys this week for this video series. If you like this, and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and the email you can send donations to on PayPal if you feel so called. And with that being said, my gorgeous triple tears, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next Wednesday. Okay? Bye.